based on what we said in the morning. We said as a learner, you just have to come up with your Cartesian plane again. In your Cartesian plane, you will have 0, you will have 90, you will have 108 again. You will have 270, and then you'll have what? 306. And then remember, what then did we say? We then said we should remember which these ones here, they can only rechoose. And then we said, but there are other people who rechooses and change this thing. Not only do they rechoose it, but they also change it. So remember, when we say green one, if it's sine, is going to become what? Cos. If it's cos, is going to become what? Sine. That's what we said. Okay? And then from there, we said, okay, when we say something is going to be reduced, it's going to be reduced to a positive angle. Meaning, roughly speaking, we just remove this part. Okay? But since it's 90, this thing here, what am I going to write? I'm going to write this thing as the cos of what? Of x. Positive angle. And then I put it inside the bracket. Okay? Multiply by. And then after that, you go and cancel this one. If you cancel this 108, what are you going to be left with? 180 only reduces. Okay? So you're going to have tan x here. All over. This one here, you are going to write it as what? As cos x. Okay? And then this one here, you remove the 108. If you remove the 180, what are you going to remain with? Sin x. Like this. Okay? And then from there onwards, you take out your calculator. If you take out your calculator, now you're interested whether you're going to get something which is positive or something which is negative. Okay? And then we go and check. We don't know. Let's check first. We write this thing exactly the way it is. So if you're going to type this thing exactly the way it is in your calculator, let's check what are you going to get. You have the sign, and then you have 90 minus 1. If you say 90 minus 1, what you get? Positive answer. So it means this one, it's fine. You don't put any sign there. Let's go on to the next one, the 10. If you say 10, and then you say 180 degrees minus 1, what you get? Minus. Yeah, then you can come and say, okay, let's put a negative here. Here you're going to put minus here. So you have minus 10. And then let's go to the next one. You say you have cos. All right, cos minus 1. What you get? Positive. Strange. You see it's minus 1, but it gave you what? Positive. So we will come and put this thing exactly the way it is here. And then if we say sine 180 degrees plus 1, we get what? Negative. And then you come and put the negative here again. And then you can clearly see what you have. What you have? You have this one and this one. They're going to divide each other out again. And then what are you left with here? You are left with the tan of x again. All over. It's minus tan x again. All over minus sine x. Like this. And then from here onwards, let's look at this. We said tan we can change again. Let's change this tan. If we change this tan, it's going to be negative and negative. They give us positive again. Then we're going to have sine x all over cos x all over sine x like this again. Now look at what is going to happen then. Look at what is going to happen. Again, there's a sign here. Can you see this sign? And then also this sign. So the sign and the sign, they're going to divide each other out. Now, if this one and this one, they're dividing each other out, what are we going to remain with here? Are we left with cos or we're left with 1 all over cos? We're left with cos x. We're going to be left with cos x. Now, how did we get cos x, guys? Remember the maths here. Let's look at the maths. Agree we have the sine of x all over the cos of x. And then this one here, we say it's going to be multiplied. Agree this one was a division. If you change this division, it's going to be 1 all over sine x. No, I'm lying. It's 1 all over. It's 1. It's 1. Agree this one and this one, they are dividing each other. If this one and this one divide each other, cos x. Which one cos x? Cos x. This one and this one. Yeah, you multiply. This is going to give you 1. And then you multiply any number that you multiply by 1, you still get this. So you're going to get 1 all over the cos of x. Yes. If I say what? Wait, yeah. Yeah, this one and this one, I said they're going to divide each other out. And then this one multiplied by this one, it gives us 1 again. And then 1 multiplied by cos x, it gives us 1 cos x. No, it's not right. It's correct. It's wrong. There's a difference between 1 all over 2 and 1. You know that. So the correct answer it's 1 all over 1 all over cos x.